President Fidel V. Ramos, President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, Secretary Delphine Lorenzana, and the members of the Cabinet, Lieutenant General Eduardo Anyo, and the major service commanders, Excellencies of the Diplomatic Corps, former Senate President Juan Ponce Enrile, Most Reverend Leopoldo Tumulac, the men and women of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, my beloved countrymen. I congratulate your organization as it celebrates its 81st founding anniversary. The AFP is the bedrock of our democratic ideals since it is mandated to be the protector of our people and the guarantor of a stable state. As you observe this momentous occasion, may you all be reminded of your pivotal role in ensuring and sustaining the operational readiness of your units while being prudent so that your actions would strictly adhere to the international humanitarian law, human rights, and the rule of law. As your Commander-in-Chief, I take pride in your successes, one of which is the culmination of the 6th-year Internal Peace and Security Plan. Bayanihan, undoubtedly, the IPSP Bayanihan has proven a positive impact on the AFP, making it to have a better image, a moral high ground against the threat groups and the decrease of human rights violation of our troops. I also commend you for implementing a new campaign plan which is attuned with our government long-term vision of peace described in the Ambisyon Natin 2040 that details the conversion of our security, developmental, and governance strategies so that we could foster inclusive growth. Before I proceed, and I forgot, I am sorry, Jeff Aliso, could you give the thing as tikas pahinga?
Tikas! Ha!
Guided by your
Bueno,
roadmap
tikas.
of
Tinga.
the peace and full commitment to the peace process, the AFP shall also support the Office of the Presidential Assistant on the Peace Process as we seek a permanent political and social economic solution to the continuing armed conflicts, particularly in Mindanao. We will likewise conduct focused military operations against the Abu Sayyaf group and the other local and foreign terrorist groups and continue to strive to restore civil order in the conflict-ridden areas. As I have mentioned before in my State of the Nation address, the AFP shall enhance its capability to search and engage these lawless elements to the full force of the AFP will be applied to crush these criminals who operate under the guise of religious fervor. We will also strengthen our coordination with Indonesia and Malaysia to suppress the kidnappings in the waters of our neighboring countries, just as we expand cooperation in the human assistance disaster response, maritime security, and counter-terrorism. We shall also continue to upgrade our capabilities to the AFP modernization program, focused on maintaining the high state of morale of our men and women by delivering health and wellness services to our personnel, particularly those who are deployed in the field, by enhancing the capabilities of tertiary and secondary hospitals and facilities. Finally, we shall also rationalize the way we manage our facilities by crafting a master development plan for all AFP camps and bases as a basis for future development. All of these reforms shall not be felt by the people whom we have sworn to serve and to protect, but will remain as a mere plans if they are not one way with us in our collective vision to make our country better. I ask you to embolden yourselves to epitomize the AAP's core of values of honor, service, and patriotism. I hope that this occasion will inspire and empower you even more to serve the country with as much passion and zeal that you possess. Mabuhay kayong lahat. Ito yung gawa ng opisina. I said it because, I am not into reading speeches, as you know that. I always want the inner core of my person makita ninyo. Now, as agreed with some of the local religious leaders, I will honestly ask you, sincerely, for a ceasefire beginning December 23 hanggang 27, then sa New Year, sa 31st hanggang January 2-3. Depende na lang po on the response of those who we would like to embrace as our brothers. Sa mga NPA, for the Communist Party of the Philippines, although you did not declare any cessation of hostilities somewhere, I would like to invite everybody, leave your arms where they are ngayon, and you can come down sa siyudad, wherever you live, you visit your family. Alam mo, yung mga tao na nandoon sa bukid who have joined the NPAs, I'm sure you have not seen, or if at all, in fleeting moments with your family. I would like you to come down and be with your family on Christmas Day. I guarantee you na walang aresto, walang opresyon, wala sa lahat. At kung magsalubong kayo ng sundalo ng Pilipinas, sundalo ko, magkamay lang kayo. O pag ayaw mo, huwag mo na lang tignan. Like the Armed Forces of the Philippines and the Philippine National Police. This is not really mine. This is a collated suggestion from the religious, from the well-meaning residents of the country and those who are involved in the peace process. And I agree with them. It's time for a cessation of hostilities. Pati na ang mga MI, pati MN. Salam alaikum, mga brothers ko. Magbaba kayo, spend time. It's your festivity, but it's ours, Christians, and we would like you to share the moment with us. Sa mga military camps, I have released 1 billion kasi binigay ni Andrea Domingo sa PAGCOR 5. I released 1 billion doon sa mga tao sa Pilipinas na may hawak ng resita ngayon. Good, because I am televised nationally. Kayo pong mga Pilipino na may hawak-hawak ng mga medisina management, nag-release po ako ng 1 billion para bilihin yung mga medisina ninyo. Pumunta lang kayo doon sa DSWD. Tigualo is a very good administrator. Kasi kinulong natin yan siya noon ng ilang taon. Kaya nagsisilbi na siya sa atin. She belongs to the left actually. She was in prison during the martial law years. But she is our DSWD and she's very good, very honest. So I'm comfortable with the amount that I'm giving her para yung lahat ng kailangan ng medications, at least sa Pasko na ito. Next year, then I'll worry for another 1 billion. Then I released also 1 billion sa mga tao na under medication who are undergoing rehabilitation sa Cebu addiction. Kasi po, wala po akong pera ngayon. I said I entered the government midterm and because of the bottoms up, what was left for me or to me was just a maintenance and operating money. I scraped the barrel, the bottom of the barrel to come up with something for you, for everybody, and for our enemies. Because sabihin ko sa mga military camps, kayo hong sa armed forces, especially the army, kindly open your gates and allow the people to break bread with you, even on Christmas Day. I will be releasing, I don't know if we can still make it, but ang ating na lang is mga canned goods. Anyway, this is not to offend anybody. Alam ninyo yan, ang pinakamasarap sa luma at sa bukid is really the udong and the sardinas. That is the nila yan. So, we'll try to figure out how we can buy all of these things before Christmas. And the stocks flown to you immediately. Pati na NPA papasukin. I'd like to address myself to the NPAs. Pumunta ka sa kampo ng mga military, kumain kayo. Puro canned goods lang yan because I am not na may drift against preparation food overnight. The danger of sanitation, contamination and all. Yun ang mga magagandang dilata. Pagdating, ibuhos mo lang yan. Wala nang luto-luto. Except the udong, so I would like to ask the camp commanders na magbili na lang kayo ng cauldron. Udong pati sardinas ang pinakamasarap para sa kanila. For the others, yung mga NPA, bigyan yung barbecue o pansit o ano. At saka kayong mga NPA, huwag kayong matakot. Bumaba kayo. Total, ito, I guarantee you, there's a ceasefire. And I would like to declare it officially on my part so that you can, I said, go home to your families. All of you, except the criminals. Kayong mga terrorists, pati mga kidnappers, I don't like to see you. I don't like to deal with you. Except for criminals, which are totally unacceptable to me. Revolutionaries, NPA, MIMN. You can come down, be with your family, enjoy the celebrations, and we will pray together para, who knows, in the fullness of God's time, baka magka-ariglo tayo. Especially the communists, we're going well. I talked with Maria Sison the other night, and so I hope the intelligence was listening very carefully. Baka may intriga na naman that I conceded this, I conceded that. I do not concede anything of this republic. This Republic of the Philippines has its own powers and prerogatives. None of it will be surrendered to the enemies of the state. But I cannot, for the life of me, be forever fighting. this is a time which we all, it's a, nasa katawan eh. Nakakatamad mag-away ng Pasko. Mga NPA, mga MI, MN. Pero yung mga maote pati, sorry na lang. You just burned so many buses the other day. Was it yesterday? You'll have to pay for that. And it will be no quarters given, no quarters asked. Alam naman ninyo yan. Ganon talaga. That is how it is. So with that message, I hope that I can balance the weight of civilization, at least in the meantime that we are here. And may I again congratulate the awardees. Alam mo, sa totoo lang, kung paramihan, mas marami ako sa inyo. Kasi lahat ng kampo, ito ang binibigay, mabigat, no? Ibigay ko sa ito yung love. Pero, ito lang. Ipareconfigure ko ng, kuprahin ko ng yung mga cross dyan para may gold cross ako. Ano, talaga, hindi lang inyo alam, pero believe ako. When I salute you, ang sabi nila, the protocol is, ako ang mauna magbaba, tapos kayo. Yung mga valor, kasi ang titigas ninyo, believe ako. And for the wounded, ako talaga una ang, kasi are the awardees, because they are the heroes. Hindi ko kasi kaya maging hero eh. Kaya, pasunod-sunuran lang ako sa kanila. At least may konsuelo ako, mayroon ako nito. Ipagyabang ko. Pero wala mang ano ito. Kung matapang ka ba o duwag ka o ano ba. Oh. Pero I'm happy to be here and I said congratulations and I salute you, the Armed Forces of the Philippines.